Hey, Motorman here. Today we're going to talk about protective gear for the motorcyclist. And I'm wearing, this is, by the way, sponsored by Beyond Riders. They sent me this mesh shirt and also these cargo pants. And I don't know if you're familiar with Beyond Riders, but they make a wide assortment of gear for motorcycle riders, almost all of which is padded in some way. In this particular shirt, this mesh shirt, you got the padding for the elbows, you got padding in the shoulders, padding in the back, and they even offer padding for the front. I don't have the front padding in because, well, since it's mesh and it's 90 degrees here in Florida, you want to get as much airflow as possible. The cargo pants are $189.99. I'm going to put a coupon code below to save you a few bucks. I could tell you that Beyond Riders makes just really first quality merchandise. You've got here snaps in the front as well as a zipper. The only fault I find with this is when I look in the mirror, I say, well, it's long. I mean, if I was 6'2", and I know I identify as 6'2", yeah, it would be perfect, but I'm 5'7", and I wish they would offer a short, regular, and a long size. They do offer long, so if you're, 6'5" or 7'4", you can get the long version, and then you might not have this problem. It's not really a problem. It just, I prefer the looks. If this was, a foot or so shorter, it would fit me perfectly. As far as the size goes, the shoulders and stomach and everything else, I wear a large, and this is a large, and it works out just fine. And you might say to yourself, well, when do I need protective gear? Well, you only need protective gear when you know you're going to crash. Of course, you never know when you're going to crash, so you need protective gear whenever you're on the motorcycle. So now let's get on the bike, we'll go for a ride, and I'll tell you how much air is flowing and if it's bearable in the 90 degree with 90% humidity here in Florida. If it's good here and it's wearable here, pretty much any place else in the country, you'll be good to go. It's okay, it's right at 90 degrees. 90% humidity as well, and yeah, I'm going what, 55, 50. I could feel air is passing through the mesh jacket, no doubt about that. Not much around the arms, and that's probably because the pads blocks the mesh. So now I do feel air passing through the inside of my arms. It's kind of a cloudy day, so it's not bright sunshine. Bright sunshine would probably put you about 95 degrees. So yeah, it's as long as you're moving along, it's bearable, even at 90 degrees and 90% humidity. Now, as far as the padded pants, they are thick, and there's pads right now. I have them in the knee area, and yeah, it's about the same as if you were wearing a pair of jeans, but of course a lot safer. The good part about the thickness of the pants is it keeps the heat from the motor from roasting your legs, which sometimes happens, especially when you're at a standstill at a light. In fact, when you're at a light, if it's not a windy day, you're going to get no air passing through anywhere. It's just going to be roasting hot. So, you have to make your own decision. Is it worth the extra safety of having protective gear on? I think it is, versus just wearing a t-shirt. And I even see people riding in shorts, which to me is ridiculous, because if you're riding in shorts, the heat from the motor is roasting your legs. And not to mention that if you happen to go down, yeah, you're going to have serious road rash. Now, it used to be a few years ago. In fact, I have a mesh jacket that's got to be 15 years old. It's mesh all over. So, right where you see the light gray here, this is solid, so it's not mesh. There's solid around the sleeves and the side here, so you're not going to get as much air passing through as you would with a fully mesh jacket. But as far as I know, you can no longer buy fully mesh jackets. At least I haven't seen any for sale. I don't know if that's some kind of government mandate, and yeah, it's possible that if you have complete mesh all the way through the jacket, maybe it gives you less protection. I don't know. But yeah, I can tell you, I feel the air, even though I've got a fairing here, I feel the air passing through. And it's comfortable cruising along at, I'm going 60 miles an hour now. Of course, the faster you go, the more wind you're going to get. So would I wear this jacket and these pants on a day like this, going for, say, a 2 or 3 hour ride? Yeah, I would. Now, if it was going to be bumper-to-bumper traffic where I was going for 2 or 3 hours, I probably wouldn't even go. Any place where there's going to be bumper-to-bumper traffic and it's 95 degrees out. So check out Beyond Riders. They've got a wide variety of different type of clothing, hoodies, some really nice colors, and I'm going to put a coupon code below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.